Hi guys, I have been a journalist and an influencer. I'm Ria, by the way. I have always wanted to build my career in the field of social media. This is Apna's page, and here, when you go to job prep, this screen will come up. Today, I am giving interview for social media manager role at Swiggy. So if you want a specific role, if you want to prepare for a specific role, you can prepare like this. Like you can directly search the brand and the role here. As you can see, it has 3 rounds. Sorry, it has 4 rounds. So, okay, let's get started. Let's start from the round one.
Hello, Riya Sinha. I am Isha. Welcome to Apna AI interview prep. Shall we get started?
Yeah, sure.
Let's start with the first question. Can you tell me about a successful social media campaign you managed that significantly contributed to user growth? What was your strategy and the outcome?
I have managed campaigns end to end at different brands, ideation start to strategy, execution, and analytics. For example, I have done one campaign called SVIP Grand Finale campaign that included LinkedIn thought leadership post, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, reaching 2 million plus users, doubling engagement benchmarks, and driving a 15% increase in app signups. And I ensured that campaigns are platform specific, audience driven, and aligned with business goals.
Thanks for sharing that, Ria. Feedback, strengths. You clearly outlined your role in managing the campaign end to end, which shows ownership. Mentioning specific platforms and metrics like 2 million reach, doubling engagement, and 15% increase in app signups add strong impact. Areas to improve. Your answer could be stronger with a bit more detail on the strategy. How you decided on content types or messaging for each platform. Here's the next question. Swiggy is very data driven. How do you use data and analytics to optimize social media campaigns for better user growth? Can you give an example?
So I have been using different tools for data collection, like a tool called Locobuzz. It gives me all the details of social media posts, like engagement, awareness, conversions. Also, there's Meta, which shares you all the data. Like if I talk about awareness, I check the reach, impressions, share of voice. If we talk about engagement, I check likes, comments, shares, and CTR click through ratio. Talking about conversions, then signups, installs, webinar registrations. I also track sentiment and user feedback. For example, using UTM tracking and GA, I found that the carousel posts on Instagram drove a 25% higher saves, which influenced our content strategy going forward. This is how I check the data.
Thanks for your detailed response, Ria. Feedback, strengths. Have you demonstrated familiarity with multiple analytics tools like Locobars, Meta Insights, UTM tracking, and Google Analytics, which is excellent. You clearly understand key metrics across awareness, engagement, and conversions, showing a
Hmm.
comprehensive data driven approach. Areas to improve. Try to structure your answer more clearly. Start with tools, then metrics, then example, and end with collaboration. This will make your response easier to follow. Avoid filler words like, and repeated phrases to sound more confident and polished. Here's the next question. Swiggy's user base is very diverse. How would you create social media content that appeals to different customer segments while maintaining a consistent brand voice?
I would use a 3 pillar approach, that is relatable content, user stories, and utility content. For relatable content, short videos, trending audio tailored to the food space, highlighting delivery partners, and user generated content to humanize the brand, basically user stories. And then utility content means offers, app tips, and food hacks to provide tangible value. So I would also introduce interactive elements like polls, challenges, and contests to encourage participation, ensuring continuous improvement. Using this approach, engagement could increase by 15 to 20% over baseline within the first 2 months.
Thanks for your answer, Ria. Feedback, strengths, your three-pillar approach, relatable content, user stories, utility content is well thought out and relevant to Swiggy's brand. You mentioned tracking performance and iterating, which is important for continuous improvement. Areas to improve. Try to slow down a bit and organize your thoughts more clearly to avoid rushing through points. You could add a bit more on how you would maintain a consistent brand voice across diverse content types. Ria, we're running short on time, so let's quickly wrap up this screening round.
Sure.
Overall feedback for screening round: strengths: strong ownership of campaigns with clear examples and metrics, good understanding of data tools and metrics to drive decisions, creative approach to content tailored for diverse audiences. Areas to improve: work on structuring your answers more clearly and confidently, reduce filler words and avoid rushing through responses. Role insight for social media manager at Swiggy. Top performers in this role not only create engaging content, but deeply understand user behavior and growth levers specific to Swiggy's diverse customer base. They use data rigorously to optimize campaigns, iterate quickly based on insights, and align closely with product and marketing teams. You're on the right track with your experience and approach. You're here practicing, that already puts you ahead. Don't aim for perfect, aim for progress. Keep going, and don't forget to check your report. Happy practicing with Apna's AI prep.
Okay, so I'm done with my interview at Swiggy for the role of social media manager, and I have received my report. You will receive the report in this format. This is a PDF which is shareable. And as you can see, the performance score of mine is 7 out of 10. I have also received the breakdown of my strengths and areas of improvement. As you can see, there are 4 pointers for each. I also have received a detailed round breakdown where I have got feedback for each question. That is 7 out of 10 for the first question, and I have also received AI improved answer. The second question got me 8 out of 10. The third question got me 7 out of 10, and I have also received a prep question bank like for the same round. I have got more questions to prepare. This is great. Like now I am very much clear about what I have to improve. You can see structuring my answer, reducing filler words, and it's great to see the report in this much detail. And I will surely do better in the next round or for the next brand, like when I prepare.